Hello everyone, it is Mrs. Red here from Mrs. Red's Art Room, and today we're having a look at what is inside the June Red's Art Cart. As always, I have a little sample. Here it is here, the cute little giraffe. I hope that you can see that okay. Let's go and have a look at how this little giraffe was created and what materials were used. Alright everyone, let's get into the June Red's Art Cart and what is inside. So we're going to start with this paper. This one is a multimedia paper, but it comes, the Magnani comes in watercolor papers, sketching papers, and this mixed media. It is 300 GSM, so it's really nice and thick. And what I loved most about it was when I put the washes of the green ink down, there was no warping or anything that happened. Okay, so let's have a look at the ink that is in the art cart this month. De La Rowney FW inks. They are an acrylic artist ink. There's 38 colours in the range. Everyone is getting, oh, that one could do with a bit of a shake. Everyone's getting a green. They're not all going to be the same coloured green, but what I loved about this is when you watch the video of the giraffe being done, you'll see how it really has that ability to work well as a wash. So it is very watered down through there. You must watch that video to see that being created, because this ink was fantastic to use. Now in regards to the brushes that we've got here, we've got two very different thicknesses of brushes here. So we're going to start with this one here. This is called the Mop Goat Hair Brush, and it is natural hair from the goat, has a great absorbency rate, excellent for watercolour and using with inks. Bear in mind, this is not a cheap brush. It was, it's about just over $18 in retail value, just alone for that one brush. But I absolutely loved using it. It just worked so beautifully. This is the one here, very, very fine little brush. It's a synthetic as opposed to a natural hairbrush. These ones I use a lot with watercolours. They can be used for gouache as well, and maybe even acrylics. I haven't tried them with acrylics. These ones come in a heap of different sizes, all available in the Mrs. Red's Art Shop as well. And that one was great to use. I just used that one in those fine little bits for that the goat painting. I've got goat on my mind now. On my gorgeous little giraffe illustration. Okay, so let's have a look at this little pen here. It was excellent to use. It's called a Shinhan Touch Liner. Not sure if I got the pronunciation right there on Shinhan. They come in a few variety of nib widths. This one is the 0.3. Excellent to use. Absolutely loved it. It does say that it is water resistant. I haven't actually tried that out yet. It's also archival, so it means that it's not going to fade over time and go that horrible sort of khaki looking colour, which some pens will do. Really, really happy with this liner. Would love to keep using it again. And finally we have a pen and a pastel pencil. So this one here, the Stabilo Pen 68, there is probably about 36 colours that come in these. They have a nice big nib on them. It's kind of like an adult's texter or an adult's marker pen, depending on what you refer to them as. It's simple and fun. They're not expensive to buy. You can buy them individually. Just a great marker and worked really well within the giraffe. And the pastel pencil we've got here, the Conti, which is probably the most famous brand for the pastels. And the Conti, it's actually called Conti, which is a hard little stick. So this one is in the pencil form, which just gives you that ability to be able to work quite cleanly with it. And you can see that it's worked really well over the giraffe, over that green ink. I've put it in the hair of the giraffe there as well. You can hear it scratching because it is pastel. Take a look at that video to see that pencil being used. It has a really good tonal range. All of the colours, they've got a really good tonal range, so you can use them very lightly and you can apply pressure and get a really, really great tone out of them. So that is what is inside the June Reds art cart. You also get the little social media card that you can stick when you're putting your artwork up on social media, a little trading card as well. Do what you wish with that. You get an information card with all the products and everything in there. You're obviously getting this YouTube video, plus you've got to watch the giraffe, me actually illustrating that gorgeous little giraffe. To subscribe to the art carts, just go to the Mrs. Red's Art Room page, have a look on there. These cards come out every month. You don't know what's in them. I do. That's the fun part. I wish you all much happiness with this cart, and I would love to see some of your results. Until next time, see you later.